I don't want to swallow it in case it kills me.
Yeah, it will probably kill you.
Oh no.
Hey, it's Kevin from Runescape, and today I'm here at Jagex HQ to interview some J-mods while trying some of the hottest sauces in the world. I'm here with...
I'm Matt, I'm the product manager for Old School Runescape.
Hi, I'm Sween, I'm the social and video marketing manager for Old School Runescape.
Okay, so what we've got here is we've got mini tiny, I'm gonna say this wrong, Uthangi.
Ooga, thank you. The players will tell us what it really
works,
is.
yeah.
Tiny kebabs, and we're gonna be placing the hot sauces on these kebabs.
Yeah, so we had these made for the Inferno release, which was that? That was last summer?
Last June, I want to say 1st or the 4th or something.
6th of June.
Okay.
Yeah, 6th
almost.
of June, I think. Last year, and because it was the Inferno, we had 4 different sorts of hot chili made for everybody at Jagex.
Cheers.
Cheers, boys.
Cheers,
Merry
boys.
Christmas.
That's quite nice tasting. So first question is, we might start with you, Matt. What did you do before Jagex, and how did you stumble upon Jagex? So it's a two-part question.
So before Jagex, I was a very similar sort of career I was in. I was importing forklift trucks from China.
Very similar jobs.
Very similar, yeah. So the reason I work here is my wife's fault, because she started playing RuneScape back in 2004 and said, Matt, you should come play this game with me called RuneScape. So I was like, oh, well, I'll come start playing RuneScape.
Yep.
About a year later, a job came up in the local newspaper. Oh God, that bit went down long. A job came up in the local newspaper for working at Jagex and player support, and she applied for the job and didn't get it. So she told me I had to apply for the job, and being the dutiful husband that I was, still is, I went and applied for the job and got the job, and yeah, they haven't got rid of me since. So
amazing. How many years have you been here?
13 years.
13
What's
years?
the date today?
October something.
25th.
25th.
So it's what years you start?
It
2000?
is exactly 13 years today.
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah.
It's my birthday.
I didn't even remember.
Prior to Jagex, I was at uni, studied in Cambridge.
Sure.
And then I needed a job. My plan was to go and do a master's degree. I needed some money to fund that. So I saw Jagex were hiring part-time in the player support team. Went for it, got the job, and ditched the idea of the master's degree because Jagex is so much fun. Kind of grew back in love with RuneScape, old school.
So you were a player before?
Yeah, I started in 2004. Similar story for most old school players. I kind of got to around 2011. Content changes weren't really my cup of tea. I stopped playing. Old school was announced, voted, the game came out, and then I played that.
And was it like Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory in terms of your dream job? Like
It really
being
was,
a player
man.
and then walking through those doors and like just seeing behind the scenes, and you're like, I work here now.
So now I'm quite deeply embedded in the old school team. When I first joined, it was just a part-time role as a customer support specialist. But I still felt very like, Jagex is magical.
It says, you may experience pain, do not panic. Pain facilitates the release of powerful endorphins from within your brain. Endorphins make you feel good. That sounds like a load of rubbish to me.
Pull a little bit on my spoon. Oh, that's a
Whoa.
lot. That's a lot.
I'll take that spoon as well then.
Yeah.
After.
That's the thing, isn't it? You take your first mouthful, you're like, oh, that's not too bad, and then it sort of hits you after a while.
So tell me an interesting fact or weird fact that we don't know about you.
How about my uncle produced the Iron Maiden's first album?
Wow.
That's really cool.
That's quite cool, isn't it? And they did all sorts of stuff. And there's an interesting story, if you look on Wikipedia, about what happened when he did that. Was that they didn't, because he was just starting out as a business, and so was Iron Maiden. None of them had any money.
Yeah.
So he had to write over this album so he could reuse the tape to record somebody else because he didn't have the money to store it. And Iron Maiden didn't have enough money to pay him to store it either. So I thought that was interesting.
Right over there.
Right over there's
Oh, wow.
something else, yeah. But how do you know what Iron Maiden were going to be like? Probably not. For hours of zombie protection.
Okay.
All right, so good luck.
Bottoms up.
Real crap at all today.
Oh, that is a little bit hotter.
When's this going out?
Probably like within a couple of weeks.
Cool.
I'm gonna get home in a week. So
Yeah, sweet.
now I want to play a word association game with you. So I'm gonna say a word, and I'm pointing to you, and you're gonna say the first thing that comes to your head.
Cool, okay.
Cool, you
I've
ready?
only got one word in my head. I should say it. So.
Is it the one you said earlier?
Yeah.
Okay, brilliant.
All right, Modachi.
Hair.
What's Modachi's hair?
I don't know.
Yeah,
It's
what was
when
that?
I think
Very
about
normal
Modachi, I
hair.
just think hair.
Why?
I don't know why.
Very
it's just,
normal hair.
I don't know. I
Okay.
think he's got good
All right.
hair.
There you go.
Me and Chris. No, him and his hair. Sorry, Chris.
Bounty hunter.
Rework.
PKing.
Good.
Yep. Quests.
Legends West.
Kim Kardashian.
Bum.
Booty.
Sport.
Football.
And those word association games.
Sweet, okay.
So thank you for playing.
This is the one you said is very hot. My eyes are starting to water and my lips are starting to tingle.
I'm going to put a little bit on there.
That's not really a little bit,
No,
but
it's
okay.
just a little bit.
I applaud that.
Try it.
Yeah, I will.
All right, lads.
It's got like the intense afterburn that the other ones haven't had yet.
How's that for you?
Oh, that lost. Okay.
I don't want to swallow in case it kills me.
Yeah, it will probably kill you.
Oh no. Those last two are so bright as well.
When you log into RuneScape, what's your go-to thing?
Clan was, I used to be big into kind of clan PvP, led a clan. Last few weeks I've got back into that, like reconnected with my old clan mates. So we're doing that every weekend. And in the meantime, I'm just doing like standard, going for Elite Diaries and doing Zulrah to make it a bit of cash. Yeah.
You were saying that you love PVM on the phone.
Zulrah and Warcraft, like they're very much doable, especially for the spellbook rework, like I was saying earlier. Like beforehand, you could easily misclick, but now with the filtering system and the icons being larger, it's easy to hit your crumble undeads and stuff.
How about yourself?
I think I always enjoyed some nice, quiet thieving.
Beautiful.
Nice, relaxing. I think we've done quite a lot of focus groups in the last sort of 12 months or so, trying to understand why players play old school and what the motivations behind it are. And this whole idea of relaxation
You're struggling.
I'm struggling.
is, I could certainly feel it. This whole idea of relaxation is quite key, and people tell us that when they go and play computer games, they'll go and play League of Legends and they'll get really wound up playing League of Legends or Overwatch or Fortnite or whatever the other game is, and then before they go to bed, it's time to calm down, play a bit of RuneScape and relax and do something relaxing and make it work.
Oh, it's really hot. I think what got me into those hot ones, I think it was the Action Bronson episode.
Yes.
That was really good, yeah.
I don't think I've seen it.
Have you not?
No, I
Oh,
don't
it's
think I
well
have.
worth watching. Archie loves it. He was gutted he couldn't be here.
Oh, that's right. Well, yeah, I'd be gutted if I was out in California as well.
Good luck.
Yeah,
I don't know, see you on the other side.
Let's
Perhaps.
go. Oh my god.
That one's hot. How are you going?
Getting the last of it down was such a challenge. Which was the one we said about the endorphin release? Because I'm got a bit of a buzz, and now it's high on my throat. Cool.
On Sween,
Yes.
please explain this photo.
I went backpacking in Vietnam. I was like a year and a half into my time at Jagex. I managed to wrangle like 3.5 weeks off. So we started in the south of Vietnam, in Ho Chi Minh City, and like motorbike. Like pretty much tried to recreate that. And this is in the Imperial Palace. And I thought couldn't get any closer. There were so many ropes. Like I am stood so far in front of that room that it's completely secure. It's trying to get as close as I can to like the flag and Ho Chi Minh.
I'm actually feeling the chili go through my entire body.
It's kind of coursing, like a rush, isn't it?
Yeah, I was like burning my tongue at the moment.
I'm really struggling. It's a photo of you sitting down with a cat watching Liverpool on the TV.
Yes.
Do you know what game that was? I don't know.
Hang on, let's have a look. Interesting things about this picture is obviously Liverpool were
Terrarium,
playing
yeah.
and we just scored a goal, obviously. So we probably won. Yeah, it's one of my new kittens sitting there cuddling my legs, which is quite nice. I'd like to sit there and do that.
So what's your cat's name?
That one is Pushka, which is Russian for cat. We've got Muty as well. I don't know where it goes. My children named all my animals. So. In the distance, we've got the terrarium, which is what has a corn snake in it, which is about this long at the moment. And yeah, quite cool. The floor's clean.
How
On the
many
right hand
animals do you
side,
have?
you can see I've got a chameleon, a snake, chameleon called Mr. Azumi, a snake called Merlot because it's got a wine bottle shape on its head. We've got Pushka and Muty, who are twin cats. We have Dizzy, who's a cat who's 17 years old. And we got a dog called Grace, everyone knows Grace. And if you go in game and you stand next to the NPC Grace, who does the agility stuff, you'll see a little dog called Mark on the floor next to her. And that's because the marks of Grace. Grace, because my dog's an agility dog, we named the NPC after her and put Muslim the dog down next to her. So a little fun fact.
Thanks for that fun fact.
Yeah.
How's
I'm
everyone?
still trying to talk, so it seems like I'm the one who's best escape him right now. So.
It's slowly going.
Yeah, I think I've calmed.
Things you're looking forward to. I don't think I think I asked this off camera.
Yeah, no, I haven't had it yet.
Content or anything, things you're looking forward to in your life.
I mean, I see the team put their heart and soul into the new content, and just watching that being delivered into something that people can play is wonderful to see. If I look at new content that we haven't spoken about significantly, I'm quite excited to get the clan stuff working and that out. I think that will be a massive, big push for an awful lot of people to have the clan system in game. Oh dear, that went down. That was something strange happened there. That was some bite out of nowhere. I would love to do something for pures as well. So I would love to have some sort of capped defense armor, so you can wear this armor until you pass a certain defense level, and then you can't wear it anymore. And that sort of thing, I'd love to have something like that to go in games.
I'd still love to work in some sort of way for pures to be able to roll back defense. Like we say, okay, you have to live with your mistakes, but how many pures do you reckon have just been abandoned, like cast out in the rain because they've got a defense level or a prayer level they didn't think about with quests and stuff?
Yeah, no,
so we pulled like the XP lamps. I think that was quite a lazy solution. Like, it doesn't make any sense. Why could you use a lamp, but you can use it once and it's only minus 50 XP?
Yeah.
Sounds pretty forced. I'm sure there's something more we can do to make it more natural and organic.
I'm sure we can. I'm sure we can. Hey guys, pleasure knowing you guys.
Onwards and upwards.
Yeah.
Cheers, man. Last
one.
one.
The things you do at Jagex, right? I don't know if the second last one just took out the heat for me. Do we need to, dare I say, try a bit more of that? I mean, I want you guys to go through pain before we go to work. Hello.
It's almost like this massive sort of like whoomp of creosote and then it goes.
It's not, doesn't taste nice. I mean, I don't know why you'd want to put that on
It doesn't
anything.
taste nice at all. It's, like, it's really soapy, like you said. Let's get holder.
Favorite content developers? Not content developers.
That's a loaded question. Who do you like most at Jagex? Oh,
who do you dislike most?
I meant content creators, so YouTube, streamers.
That's even worse.
Or favorite or up and coming or people we should look out for?
Okay, make some questionable content. 25 Buttholes is my favorite content creator. Like, most,
If I was to think of two people that I think should have more of a spotlight shined upon them rather than a favourite, I think Saphiro is one.
oh, that made it worse.
At that point. Yeah, I think he's such a polite, nice guy. Who else? I suppose Flasson would be the other one.
Right.
She's probably getting to be one of our biggest female streamers now.
So I look at the stats every week, and she features top 10 pretty regularly on Twitch.
Twitch has really been a big thing for old school, hasn't it? Because like the views on that, oh god.
I mean, it's almost like we started off, we sort of grew together, because I remember the first time that we as a company did any streaming, and I sort of went to my boss at the time and said, I was only community manager back then. I said, you know, I want to do some live streaming. It's a thing. People do it. We should do this for old school. My boss was doesn't work here anymore. He said, oh, you want to do that for? That's not going to be around for long. It's a waste of time. Don't bother doing it. So I sort of ignored him. And I did it anyway. And I had about 300 people come and watch it. I was just sat at the PC here in the office, just streaming from the PC. And I was like, wow, 300 people come to watch me play a game. That's crazy. What do you do that for? Did it a week later, and 3,000 people come and watch. And you just think, you know, there's obviously a desire for this, and then we started doing more and more of this, and it ended up with us doing proper Q&As, sitting on a big red sofa with a camera. Well, to be fair, it was a tripod with a webcam on top of it, taped to the top with black gaffer tape, while we were streaming from that, and we were just putting questions out of the chat and just answering them.
Yeah.
And there's no great form or anything else, and over time we just iterated on it and worked on it. And we've got the studio that you've seen, that players have seen, where we just put so much more effort into it and make it so much better.
Favorite thing about this job?
I had this conversation with one of the guys who worked here, and he goes, Matt, you must love making money. I'm like, what do you mean? He goes, well, you're the product manager. Your job is to make money. I was like, do you honestly think that me making money that goes into the pocket of somebody I'm never ever going to meet makes me happy? Is that what motivates me in the morning? No, of course it's not. What motivates me is the fact that we've got 250,000 people playing the game every single day. And these 250,000 people decide to play our game and not do something else, not talk to their friends, not play a different game, not do whatever else they've got. They made a conscious decision to play this little thing that we make. And when you get the stories of people who say, I've become a game developer. I've gone to university to study game development, study computer science because I played your game. I've learned English because I played Runescape. I've met my partner and got married through Runescape. I understand economics now, and I'm off now a banker trying to screw everyone else over. because of RuneScape. You know,
Taught me,
it's,
yeah.
it's the changing of people's lives, the impact on people's lives, which is why we do what we do.
Same for me, like community.
So if you'd said anything different, you'd look like a complete
That's
knob.
it. Oh yeah, it was the money one. You're right. Yeah.
Love making money.
Yeah. No, it's like a cliche answer. I think any old school mod would say it, but the community aspect. It's so easy to get bogged down in kind of criticisms and feedback, but you got to understand that like it's passion leading to that. If I talk about people I work with, like people. There's such a variety of people at Jagex who kind of love sport. Everyone loves gaming. Everyone loves the kind of like the Netflix culture. So you've got something to talk about. You work in a beautiful place as well. Like it's going for walks around the lake
It's quite nice.
with the members of the team. The jollies as well. We're talking about earlier off camera. We go out for quarterly, spend time together.
Yeah. It is a wonderful place to work. It's a wonderful group of people to work with, and we've got wonderful players
To work
with
for,
too.
yeah.
Well, thank you so much for being a part of this video.
Thank you for
for
having
taking
us.
time out of your busy day. I know you're slumped down with mobile work, so thank you.
No problem at all, mate.
And I guess that wraps up this video. So,
Cool. Thank you very much.
Callum out. Do you
Pleasure.
guys want to say anything?
That was easy.
Easy?
Easy?
Yeah.
That was not easy.
That was easy.
Thanks again.
Pleasure.
Oh,
I'm hooked.
oh. I don't know how I'm gonna back that up.